Hello. So this is a game between me and Detriment. Detriment's a pretty good player, like 1,000 elo player. Played him in the tournament. Really good aim, really good duel theory behind him. I wanted to review this game because I felt like the game was a bit close, and I felt like I could suggest some things, maybe think about different things that I could be doing as I watch this, and maybe I can get more insight as I rewatch it, So, or maybe have advice from others to see where I could be, what I could be doing more in my gameplay. Since Blood Run is a map where, if you don't play it correctly, it's a lot harder to engage or maintain control. I mean, any duel map is kind of that case, but Blood Run is an extreme case. And I felt like this game was a bit closer than it needed to be. So shotgun spawn, he's not going to be able to get anything unless he spawns rail here, which I don't think he should be able to. He might be able to if I spawn shotgun, so he could get a shot off. But right now, I got to red first, and I know LG, he has LG, so he gets a mega. I give him the other yellow, and I get this one. Try to see if he could get trapped there. I also should have been more aware if he took the rail telly, which he definitely should have, and he could have hit a rail from behind as I'm going down to get LG. He can even trap this LG here, so I'm kind of playing it a little bit too fast. I'm making too much noise into these rooms, so he can obviously catch me out here. Obviously I slow it down there. Fine here. Shouldn't really jump there. I don't have to be it fast. That's why I'm kind of like slowing down. Because I don't know where he is right now. All I can assume is either he's at grenade launcher or he's just going. He's either at like rockets or he's just at yellow. Which taking this telly right now would be really risky. So in hindsight, actually I hear him. So he is at grenade launcher. So, in hindsight, looking back at this, I could have, because the cycle is going yellow, red, yellow, I can forfeit red because it doesn't help. I think I could have just held an angle to punish him on red here instead of coming up here, because I think what happens, yeah, he rushes here, I take a bit of damage, and so I dwindled my stack a bit from that engagement. And then he kind of rushes here. Yeah, good rocket, second rocket on there, but he has so much stack from just grabbing red now that it's a bit hard to win out this fight. Yeah, unless I hit that other rocket, maybe that would have helped me, but it didn't help out. So I'm out of control right now. I don't really have anything. I know this red's coming up. I know he's low ground. So I'm gonna try to stop him. I did a ton of plasma damage here. Like, he's really low. And he shouldn't be peeking this. Yeah. Should have just ran away. Here, there, rail. Not great that I traded, but not much you can do. So now I know he's in the yellow room. I can take that because I have mega, so I know he can't contest this red. And I guess he's at rockets, so he kind of warped around me pretty smart. I need to, oh actually, oh I remember, yeah. So, the first two rockets not hitting, oh I don't even have LG here actually, so this is kind of like a bad situation for me altogether. Like, preferably, I should have looked for the rail angle shot just because I knew he would rush me there. And that's why I took that fight, because I knew if I could do the rocket damage, he wouldn't be able to live. But in that situation, I was just very unfortunate. I could have done a ton of things, like retreat back to rockets. I could have went through the telly and attacked him from the high ground from grenade launcher. I could have harassed him like that, because Mega's not coming up till 150-ish. So there was no rush, I just felt like there was because he spawned right in front of me. I could have conceded. There was no point in taking that fight. I didn't even have enough plasma ammo. Like, preferably plasma against him in this corridor, in these corridors, or around corners are probably better scenarios than taking LG fights here. Even shotgun's good here. But I don't think I had shotgun, so I might have. So yeah, yellow, red. All right, we're good. Well, he actually runs away, so that gives me full control again, even though he got the kill. He doesn't even have an armor, so, and I know that he doesn't have an armor, so I kind of suggest to rush him when I could have, you know, I could have checked if he was going rail here. I could have gone get rockets, come up shotgun to maintain a better position, but going here is a bit, it's not patient. I'm being a bit impatient here, trying to get another frag, push him off. Yeah. And actually, it's fine to push him off still, because then I get rail here. And now I have the cycle. Yeah. No, this is still good. You can't get that. Yeah. I get this. So he can't get anything right now. The only issue right now is that he can obviously do a ton of damage for this next mega and yellow. So I need to be careful. That was kind of what he needed, but it wasn't enough, so I'm fine. 200, 200 right now. Have rail. Good rocket damage from him. But he's running away, and he can grab any armor, so... I don't even know if he grabbed that. But I do know he's getting yellow right now, so he's gonna have some stack to work with. So he might have 100. That's why I'm kind of I'm placing myself here to see if he drops this way. In hindsight, I believe or not in hindsight, but in this game, he likes to rotate around shotgun a lot of the time. So I probably should have like not played this close, because then he can also, yeah, he did wrap me behind with rockets. And I should have been wary of that because I knew he hadn't grabbed yellow. I thought he did, but looking back, it doesn't look like he did at all. So I could obviously like control that and then deal with the mega. Another situation he could have done, since he was up at shotgun, is he could drop down rail and then hold an angle on me for this mega, but I guess he needed the armor, which preferably is better for him, because now it's even stacks. It's 100, except I'm a little bit more stacked than he is. And I have the position on the mega, so... Those rockets didn't really hurt me that much, so it's going to be fine getting this red with no issues. Should have had LG there. Good rockets, it was a bit sloppy in the beginning. Even LG here would have been nice. I took way too much. Now the cycle is yellow, and red's coming afterwards, so... Oh, actually, red's up, so... And then I should have really grabbed that 50. I don't know what, yeah, I really should have grabbed the 50 and then maybe rotated around. That would have been a better fight than this, because I do remember him hitting good LG damage here. Yeah. I don't think there would have been anything to do, because, yeah, that's why I died a second peek. What I could have done, because he didn't have LG out afterwards, is I could have railed, and if I really wanted the second rail, I would have started walking towards shotgun and then walking back so I wouldn't get LG'd there. But that's a risk that wouldn't have helped me too much if his rocket hit me in the first place, which it did, so Mega's up, he ends up getting red. He forfeits the Mega, doesn't do any damage on me. And then I know this is going to be up now. This is good. Got a rail too. This is really good. Now I just need to figure out where he is so I can damage him. I need rockets too, so I should start inching towards rockets as well. Yeah, I don't know where he is besides maybe he's at rockets or maybe he's at yellow room. Which my suspicions were right as I heard him there. So he doesn't really get anything out of that. He was just too slow to that. And then obviously I know he's either gonna go up top or he's either gonna go from below. So really bad weapon choice for him to go plasma. Especially with like uneven stacks. For this situation, he needs to hit me with rail and then like punish me with LG if I try to aggress him, and then take jump pad back so he can take so he can do damage that doesn't commit his life. So and again, now we cycle again. I heard his rocket there. He's actually pushing in, and that was really unlucky, and also kind of my brain didn't I didn't have my brain on thinking that I could drop from the yellow platform. So kind of a movement error, kind of that I just decided to drop as I was going for damage for LG. Because preferably I would have wanted to stay on the yellow. So now I'm in a bad position. He's going to get this red. At least he got it. Yeah, he did. Now it's yellow. Now it's... Yeah, and here, rushing. The damage here is fine. It worked out in my favor, but preferably he could have killed me if he was ready for me. Especially that drop. That drop, like, could have had me pinned and all that. Like, I could have easily died. Preferably, what would I want in that situation? Because he already grabbed yellow. Probably waiting around shotgun to go yellow would have been the play, maybe, because yellow might have been up during that time. But I wouldn't have any answers if he were to get this mega that I get now. So good being patient there. I'm not sure why he's re-peeking down that way, because now red's up and he's forfeiting this yellow and this red. Trying to see if he goes through the telly, hold that angle. So he's at the telly. He kind of waited a lot longer than I anticipated, but now he doesn't have any armors on the map. And now I'm trying to see where he's at. Mistiming red here. I'm chasing a little bit too far, because now both Mega and Yellow are up. So this is kind of very, this is kind of like cheeky that I'm doing all this, because I don't need to. I can just I can go back on stacks for weapons. And this is a little bit too close. I think he felt confident after those pickups. Oh, and I got very lucky. Missed that rail and I hit that rocket. So shouldn't really have won that. Like, preferably I would have, I don't know, I need to like play more on the bottom with rail against him, because that just punishes him. Because my LG is not good enough to stun pin him from there, and it's not good enough to stun pin him if well, it's not that also. I think it's also my management with LG is pretty bad on this map. So I wouldn't have been able to like do enough damage for him going red. But like suggesting the idea I need to go from the bottom with a rail more in those situations, because I gave up like Mega and red just from that fight alone up top at shotgun. So I need to stop doing that against him. Let him get that. Missed the rail too, so that's really unlucky. I know he's at yellow. I know he can't be at this red. So preferably he would have needed to be at grenade launcher for him to not be in a bad position like that, where I just get all the items. But right now I'm really low stacks. There's nothing I can really do if he walks up on me like this. But better LG moment there. Spamming some rockets, seeing if he'll go that way. Get the red. Kind of forfeit Mega here and the yellow, just because I know this yellow's up. Might be able to get to the Mega, but I think he's already there. Yeah. I don't know, a little bit too slow for that. If I was gonna be slow, I think I need to just go to, I need to cut him off an entrance. So I guess cutting him off here is fine, but he would have obviously went through the telly. So now I know he took the telly, so I know he's either in two spots right now. He's either behind this area right here. Oh, he's actually not. So he actually sneaked behind all the way over to the left side, looking for a position here. I'm looking for a fight here, so he's probably going to die here though. Unlucky bounce. He was able to get the red from that. And he hits that rail. Hits that rail too. Wow. Yeah. I was just very unlucky. But if he does rush for this Mega, he's dead. Oh, well. I shouldn't have looked away from that position. Good rail setup. I feel confident because I know he has no armor. He is low. Bad LG, and I get railed again. But he has no health, so... Really sloppy fights, honestly. Like, I'm glad I got the LG there too. But again, sloppy fights. I saw the LG was taken, so I kind of had an idea he was still there. He tries to sneak up on me. I don't really have any weapons besides LG, so he just rushes me. Not sure why I wait there. Probably should have retreated back over with rockets. So red's already up. I'm kind of wasting his time with these grenades. If I do damage that makes him back off here, then I can obviously take that position and go for the red. But he does exactly what I didn't expect him to do, because that damage was pretty good. I think I did like 80 or maybe 70 to him. But he, in this scenario, like, I should have been holding the telly exit if he went telly, but I assume just because he took all that damage and I don't think he had any armor on him, that he wouldn't go here. So, and he gets a good rail. So again, playing really sloppy, not really like playing on the items, not really timing anything, just kind of rushing on things. Like here too. He should be punishing me here, but doesn't. And now, I know I'm out of control, so I'm holding rail angles. Should be a little bit more silent. Heard him there. He actually goes there, drops to the telly to try to catch me out. But I drop down the moment he does that. I could have waited telly exit there. Maybe it would have helped, but I was a little worried that he might have dropped down on me there. And then here, I'm trying to see if he's still at grenades. I hear he's lower. Good plasma rail combo. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything, and he has full control still. And I guess I think red's up. Yeah. He already picked up red, so. And now he knows. He doesn't know. Mega's up. I still think red's coming up, so that was a mistake. I think he also left Mega up. I wish I could see if Mega's still up. It might be still up. Really bad rockets there. That was, if the spawns were, yeah, he left Mega up too. That's insane. So that was really sloppy by me to just take the fights, because he just left Mega the whole time up. I could have even, like, what I could have done instead of grabbing the rockets is I could have grabbed the yellow, rushed to Mega, and then went to rail or something. Because I don't have to take the fight there at that last point. It was just, it made it way too close, so, yeah.